Good evening. I have gained extraordinary access to an armed human trafficking gang smuggling illegals into Britain. What I'm about to show you makes a mockery of Labour's plan to give the French hundreds of millions more pounds to not stop the boats. We've infiltrated this group and we're going to show you what's on there, because I think that you have a right to know exactly how much danger you're in. Nearly 1,000 illegals have crossed the Channel in the last few days. At least 4 deported under the loads in, one out scheme with the French have returned in the back of lorries. Before that, another one just got a small boat back. Another one won an appeal to stay in Britain because he couldn't access mental health support in France. Shabana Mahmood is currently negotiating with the French, with officials due to go to Paris next week. We've already given them roughly £500 million. They want another £500 million, but they don't want that money to be linked to results. Well, the French are actually stopping fewer boats than they did before, and they are even sometimes refusing to go into the water and intercept the boats as they previously promised to do. And tonight, I can reveal just how urgent this problem is. We managed to get access to a human trafficking WhatsApp group. It's got 56 members. The group is called Migration from Iraq to Europe. All types of routes are available. The best prices is what they're advertising. And it appears to be run by someone called Abu Hussein the Iraqi. They have been showing crossings, successful crossings, across the Channel as recently as yesterday. The human traffickers use this group as a hub to organise their operations. And here are some of the pictures, the profile pictures of the people on that group. One of them, of course, is just menacing there with a balaclava on. There's a man with Islamic robes and a gun and a caption praising Allah. And then there's this, a picture of the late Ayatollah of Iran. Now, given the context of global events, I think many of you will find that somewhat concerning. But not as concerning as this. On the group, there are pictures of these guns. These look like an AK-47, a pistol, a pump-action shotgun, and an AR-15 semi-automatic assault rifle. Just look at those weapons there that they are brandishing freely on this group. I don't think they are simply dealing in the trade of people. Do you? Does anyone really think that if they can smuggle people into Britain in multiple different ways, that they can't get these guns in as well? I mean, maybe the bloke who loves the Ayatollah could be the one to bring them over. We have infiltrated that WhatsApp group that is being used as a one-stop shop for what appears to be armed human traffickers. Now, we've passed all their details on to the National Crime Agency. But you have to ask yourself some serious questions. If it is so easy for me to get this information, why isn't more being done to stop these lunatics? Why haven't the French demolished the migrant camps in northern France? Across northern France, there's all of these camps where people like this are living and operating with impunity. Why aren't the French just dismantling them? We've given them £500 million already. And with all of this talk of Iranian terrorist sleeper cells, in fact, there's an article on the front page of tomorrow's Guardian that has just landed this evening showing that the spy networks of foreign groups in this country is up 50%. So in light of all of that and what we saw that appears to have happened in Golders Green just the other day, why doesn't the government declare a national emergency and deport everyone who crosses the Channel?